You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. So if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. That was Frankie Valli from 1967. This is from 1973. This is our fork in the road. Love's last episode. There's nowhere to go. Oh no, you made your choice. Now it's up to me to bow out gracefully. Though you hold the key, baby, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. I knew just what to say. I found out today all the words that slipped away. I know there's always a chance. Tiny spark will remain. Yeah, sparks turn into flames. flames. Love can burn once again. I know that you know coming. I'll be there whenever you want me. I'll be there whenever you need me. I'll be there. I'll be around. All right, that was I'll Be Around by the Spinners. I'm sure Letty got that one correct. The Spinners. I did one of their songs a few weeks ago, but this one I didn't do at the time because it was kind of hard for me to play, and so I practiced a little bit today. That's one of the songs that only has 2 chords in it, so you might remember I did on the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the light. So that's only a 2-chord song, and so this one as well, in the same relative key. To your mountain, the hill of the Lord we would ascend and journey into your holy place. To feast in your presence and bring our devotions to you, God. We come as a kingdom of your priests. We're climbing up the mountain of the Lord towards your holy place, and every step is praise. Encountering the glory of your name, your throne of holiness, the wonders of your grace. We enter your sanctuary to minister at your holy throne, where thousands of angels us bow down. God, as we bring our hearts, let them please the heart of you. Come, let us worship. Come, let us recognize what a sacred thing we do. Come, let us bow down. God, as we bring our hearts, let them please the heart of you. That was called Call to Worship by Redman. That's one of my favorite songs of his, off one of his early albums. I think it might have been on Heart of Worship that he did. All right, so I'm kind of blistering through songs tonight. How's everybody doing? Are you all having an okay day? It's been really windy lately. It probably doesn't mean much to other people, but when you ride your bike and it's windy, you can get blown over from time to time. But yeah, things are going well. Jonah and Phoebe, my children, are doing well. Jonah actually qualified for the CCS Track and Field Championships this Saturday as a sophomore. I'm so proud of him. And he got picked to be in the 4x400 meter relay. I'm trying to prepare him a little bit and say, you know what, you're going to get smoked by some of these guys. So, but don't worry, just have fun. Just run. Makes me think of Chariots of Fire when one of the main characters said, I feel God's pleasure when I run. I feel his pleasure. So my prayer is that Jonah would feel pleasure as well as he runs. And maybe a little bit of pain at the same time. All right, so hey, a couple weeks ago I did a song by B.J. Thomas. And then, of all things, that same week, he passed away. And so I was kind of sad about it. And so I thought I would do a little tribute tonight to B.J. Thomas. And he had 3 or 4 big hits that were like top 100 songs at the time. And so I'm going to do one that I did just a couple weeks ago. And it's probably what his most famous song that he's known for. But yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So one thing also about a couple of these songs, and I think I did it in, which song was it? Oh, the very first song, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. There's a chord progression that happens in this song, and it goes like this. And so that little chord progression happens in many, many songs. It's going to happen in a lot of the next few that I do, because I noticed that B.J. Thomas sings a lot of songs that do that. But that was like, it's just too good to be true, can't take my eyes off of you. It also sounds like Sixpence None the Richer. Kiss me, oh, na, 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 kiss me. Remember that song, Kiss Me? But I think that was in the 90s. Might have been in the 90s, Sixpence None the Richer. So we're going to do a song right now that uses that same chord progression as well. Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his head, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. All right, another song that he did, B.J. Thomas. I'm going to do this in this key here. Oh, I know. Sorry. All right. Okay, so this is going to be those same kind of chords, all right? Oh, Letty, you're so smart. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, just don't realize what you do to me. Hold me in your arms so tight, let me know everything's all right. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips are sweet as candy, the taste stays on my mind. Girl, you keep me thirsty for another cup of wine. I got it bad for you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I'll just stay addicted. Oh, I can endure all the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. You know, there's another B.J. Thomas song that has that same, but I don't know this one. but I think it has the same. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song and make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Hey, won't you play another somebody wrong song? Okay. See how songs all come from the same kind of chord progressions? So many songs can be written around one chord progression. It's amazing. There's probably no end to it. But I think that song, I think that was one of his top songs, actually, B.J. Thomas's. It was also done by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, I think, did that song. And all right, so we're just going through our tribute to B.J. Thomas. I'm going to do one more song. He wasn't the most well-known for this song, but he did a version of the song. And a lot of his songs were written by Burt Bacharach, by the way, like Raindrops. And this one was also written by Burt Bacharach, and I did it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, how's it go? You see this guy is in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know you. I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. Yes, I'm in love. And what I do to make you mine, tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. Shaking, don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. That was This Guy's in Love by B.J. Thomas, written by Burt Bacharach. And that was my tribute to B.J. Thomas, who passed away just in the past 2 weeks. And so our hearts are with him. I dropped my pick, and so luckily I have a spare one right near me. Yeah, I don't know how Letty kind of knew Hooked on a Feeling before I even started it. I guess it was that chord progression. Shadows grow so long before my eyes. Sounds like a Peter Frampton song too, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to do a song from the 60s, which pretty much every song I've done except for the Spinners has been in the 60s. Well, and Matt Redman's as well. So I'm going to do another song by a band called Badfinger. And this song was actually, well, I'm not going to tell you who it was written by. You can tell me, well, it could have been written by Badfinger. You're going to have to guess and tell me. Who do you think it was written by? Okay, let me get settled here first. Okay. If you want it, here it is, come and get it. Make your mind up fast. If you want it anytime, I can give it, but you better hurry, 'cause it may not last. Did you say that there must be a catch? Will you walk away from a fool and his money? Here it is, come and get it, but it may not last. If you want it, here it is, come and get it, make your mind up fast. If you want it anytime, I can give it, but you better hurry, 'cause it may not last. Did I hear you say that there must be a catch? Will you walk away from a fool and his money? Sonny, if you want it, here it is, come and get it. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. Sonny, if you want it, here it is, come and get it. Better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. Okay, that's called Come and Get It by Badfinger, but it was actually written by Paul McCartney in 1969. Elton John did a version of that song as well on one of his rare recordings. But yeah, that sounds like a Paul McCartney song, actually. I was kind of messed up the little bridge part because I'm trying to transpose in my mind chords. So all of a sudden it goes to A flat, D sharp, D flat. It's like, but I'm capoed on the first fret. So how does somebody do that? So I had to like, it was really hard. Okay. Did you ever see the movie Batman? The one in Batman where he's against, it's one of the good Batmans, one of the later ones. And it's where Batman comes up against Scarecrow. And Scarecrow is like the psychologist guy who he doesn't hypnotize him, but he like blows the smoke out, and all of a sudden people, it messes with their minds and they have their biggest fears. And so Batman had a fear of bats, of course, and he got sprayed with it. He got sprayed with this smoke, and he had to call Alfred in a last-ditch effort to come save him. And he wakes up 3 days later in his bed at home at Wayne Manor, And his man, I can't remember now the name of the guy. It's not Alfred, but it's the science guy. He's there next to the bed of Bruce Wayne, and he said, "How long have I been out? We've been out for 3 days. It took us a lot of time to isolate the molecule in your blood." And he starts using all these scientific terms. Batman goes, "Am I supposed to understand what that all means?" And the fellow goes, "No, I just wanted you to know it was really hard." So that made me laugh. People do that. They like to use very difficult terms that nobody will understand because they really just want people to know, hey, what I did was really hard. It was really hard. Okay. I'm going to do some songs now, another grouping of songs by a group called The Lovin' Spoonful. The Lovin' Spoonful. And the guy who started Lovin' Spoonful, his name was John Sebastian. And I'm going to do a song. I hope I don't mess this up because this is kind of a hard song for me to do. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. It's from 1966. Somewhere in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be the shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. At night's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, whoa, sorry. Don't you know that's a pity? Like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Cool town, eating in the city, dressed so fine and looking so pretty. Cool cat, looking for a kitty, gonna get every corner of the city. Till I'm wheezing like I up, running up the stairs, gonna meet on the rooftop. At night it's a different world, go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night, despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, no, it's a pity these days can be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Somewhere in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be the shadow of the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. It's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity that the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Okay, I said I would mess that one up. Okay, here's another Lovin' Spoonful song from the same year, 1966. What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face on somebody's new mowed lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's already me and my sweet dream, 'cause she's the one that makes me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I've got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load. A pie in the face for being a sleepy boat. What a day for a daydream, custom made for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in my daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. So that was called Daydream from 1966 by the Lovin' Spoonful. And once again, the founder of the band was John Sebastian. He was a keyboardist. And he happened to play with the Classics 4, I think, as well, before the Lovin' Spoonful. But his most famous song was not with the Lovin' Spoonful. His most famous song he did on his own, and you probably don't even know what song that is. What would John Sebastian, the founder of Lovin' Spoonful's most famous song, be? What could it possibly be? Okay, I just did this one. It sounds a lot like Daydream. I realize where he got inspired from. Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought back here where they need you? Here where we tease them a lot, 'cause we got them on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That's right. John Sebastian wrote the Welcome Back Kotter theme song from the sitcom Welcome Back Kotter, which actually made John Travolta famous. I'm sure you all knew that already, though. Well, for those of you who are our age and watch those shows. Okay, where are we? I think we're in the 60s. So yeah, I'm very excited about Jonah's track meet on Saturday. Phoebe's doing well too. She's getting straight A's and graduating from 8th grade into high school. She will be attending. Oh, who's that song? Oh, it's someone else. Huh. So I'm going to do a song now by Tommy James and the Shondells. They were known for a song that's from 1967, but it actually had a little bit of a resurgence in the Debbie Gibson era. Because one of Debbie Gibson's, if you remember that singer from the 90s, she had somebody who was one of her competitors, I guess, at that time. Teeny bopper competitors. A red-haired girl named Tiffany did this song. But Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day also did this song. So I'm going to do it right now for you. But it's originally written by Tommy James and the Shondells. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. They don't understand, so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing. 'Cause what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me, we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then we say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. That was Tiffany, Tommy James and the Shondells. Another song from a year just before that, 1965, by a band called The Zombies. And if she should tell you, come closer, and she tempts you with her charms, tell her no, 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 don't hurt me now, for her love belongs to me. And if she should tell you, I love you, and she tempts you with her charms, tell her no, 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 don't hurt me now, 'cause her love belongs to me. I know she's the kind of girl to throw my love away, but I still love her so. Don't hurt me now, don't hurt me now. And if she should tell you I love you, oh, oh, just remember she said that to me. Tell her no, no, Tell Her No by the Zombies. I love that song. If ever someday it's not too late, I'm going to start a 60s band. And it's not just going to be the Beatles. Of course, there'll be a lot of Beatles. But it's going to be the other 60s, the more obscure 60s songs that were just so great. The classics for the Zombies, the Animals, Paul Revere and the Raiders. A lot of those bands that almost all kids these days will not know who they are. And what's probably really sad is they never made any money off of their songs either. They play these in a lot of the Netflix movies now, Netflix shows. They bring back old songs, but I wonder who's actually getting the money for them. It's probably not the original artists. It's probably some guy that bought the rights to their song, and because he owns the rights, he wants to tell people that he wrote the song or make it seem like he did. But anyway, that's just my opinion and is not necessarily the opinion of others who help with this live stream. That's just me. Okay, I'm going to do, so you all know I'm kind of a fan of musicals. And I'm going to do a song by one of my favorite musicals, and called Rent. Without you, the ground thaws, the rain falls, the grass grows. Without you, the seeds root, the flowers bloom, the children play, the stars gleam, the poets dream, the eagles fly. Without you, the earth turns, the sun burns, but I die without you. Without you, the breeze warms, the girl smiles, the clouds move. Without you, the tides change, the boys run, the oceans crash, the crowds roar, the days soar, the babies cry. Without you, the moon glows, the river flows, but I die without you. Revives, colors renew, but I know blue, only blue, lonely blue. Without you, the hand gropes, the ear hears, the Without you, the eyes gaze, the legs walk, the lungs breathe, the mind churns, the heart yearns, the tears dry. Without you, life goes on, but I'm gone, 'cause I die without you, without you, without you, without you. That was called Without You by the musical Rent, and it was sung in the movie version by Rosario Dawson, written by Jonathan Larson, who I mentioned once before. He wrote the musical Rent, and he died, I think, the day before the opening night. And so it took 6 years for him to write, and then he never got to see the opening night. But yeah, I love that song. You know, in case you haven't noticed, I'm sort of I'm a fool for melancholy songs. I love melancholy songs. There's something about them that sad songs that, I don't know, somehow they bring me a joy, and they remind me of people that I love and people that I've lost, but people that remain alive in my mind. And you know, and one day I'm going to be that one that's gone, that's lost. And yeah, I'm going to miss the people I love. I'm going to do another song from a musical. It was the first musical that I ever saw at the movie theater. I saw it with my dad. No, I think I saw it with my mom, actually. Okay. So there used to be a theater near where my parents lived called Fox Skyline Theater. Now it's a bunch of apartments and condos, but it used to be a big shopping center. And they had Fox Skyline Theater was there. They had a Safeway. They had a Ben Franklin. They had a Thrifty. They had a couple other retail establishments went in and out. There was like there was a gym there, a boxing gym there for a while. There was a pizza parlor there. But I'll always remember it when it was Fox Skyline Theater and Ben Franklin. And yeah, that was the name of a little store. 5 and dime store, Ben Franklin. And the Safeway that was there. But anyway, I remember seeing many movies at that theater, Fox Skyline Theater. And I'd go with my friends. I'd go with Greg Welsh and some of my other friends, Ken Crissetti and Alan Casantini. But I would go with my family first. I went with Roger Everson and Bart Vaca as well. I remember seeing Planet of the Apes there and 1 Million Years BC with Raquel Welch. It was like one of the greatest dinosaur movies ever. And but they used to have double features. And I remember my dad took me and my little sister, Joelle, to see a Marx Brothers movie called Horse Feathers. And it was a comedy, right? And so we saw this Marx Brothers movie called Horse Feathers. And I must have been like 11. So I meant Joelle would have been like 6 or 7 maybe. I might have been 12, but 11, I think. And she was like 6 or 7. And he took us to go watch Horse Feathers, this Groucho Marx movie. And I can't remember if it was funny or not. I mean, I think it's more adult humor probably. But then there was always a double feature. And the second movie that played with it was Death Wish with Charles Bronson. Now, that was a pretty violent movie. It was rated R at the time. And so, but, you know, heck, me and my little sister, we went with my dad, you know, so he was old enough to get us in. But I think like Horse Feathers was rated G, and it happened to be double featured with death wish. And I'm like 11 years old, and I'm like I didn't know we were supposed to be watching that. And I thought, oh no, my dad's going to take us out of the movie. And no, we stayed right there with the movies. We stayed right there. I think Joelle is probably traumatized to this day. But I'd have a similar experience when we went to Circle Star Theater in Redwood City. And they used to have like musical guests and comedy people, and we saw George Carlin, and I had to have been 12 years old like about the same time too. And we went to go see George Carlin, and I remember his little act saying the 7 words you can't say on TV, right? Like the worst swear words you can think of. And I remember everyone was laughing, and I didn't know if I should laugh, and I looked at my parents, and they were laughing, so I laughed too. But yeah, my parents, they were. Okay, they were good parents. They are good parents, okay? They're good parents. These days, if that kind of thing happened, CPS would probably be knocking on our door or something. But here's a song. My mom took me to see this movie from the movie Man of La Mancha. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. So I always remember that song being so powerful and so inspiring, and about going for those impossible dreams. It wasn't quite as powerful when I just sang it, but I love that song. I love that song. Okay, it's 7:03. We're getting now towards the end of our evening. I had a few more songs to do. I'm going to do one more of the songs I had planned and then do the closing song. And these, I can choose from 3 songs from the 70s. 73, 76, 78. Which one should I do? I'm going to do the 1973 song. by the Allman Brothers. I'm gonna do a slow version of it, so don't get upset at me about it, okay? Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. I was born in the back seat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. I'm on my way to New Orleans in the morning, leaving out of Nashville, Tennessee. They're always having a good time down on the bayou, Lord. Them Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Lord, 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 I was born a rambling man. All right, that wasn't the most exciting song in the world, but that was Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers. And yeah, I noticed that Letty mentioned it. I never knew who the Allman Brothers were until one of them married Cher, and I still didn't know who they were at the time. And yeah, I just remember Cher marrying one of the Allman Brothers, Greg Allman maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which Allman brother it was, but... All right, we're going to close out our evening with one of my favorite songs. It's a song I only do once a year. I do the song once a year, but I've done it once a year for the past probably 20 years. By Phil Keaggy, called Maker of the Universe. The Maker of the universe, as man for man was made a curse. Claims of law which he hath made unto the uttermost he paid. His holy fingers made the bow which grew the thorns that crowned his brow. The nails that pierced his hands were mine. In secret places he designed. He made the forest whence there sprung the tree on which his body hung. He died upon a cross of wood, yet made the hill on which it stood. The sky that darkened o'er his head, by him above the earth was spread. The sun that hid from him its face, by his decree was poised in space. The spear which spilled his precious blood was tempered in the fires of God. The grave in which his form was laid was hewn in rocks his hands had made. The throne on which he now appears was his from everlasting years, but a new glory crowns his brow, and every knee to him shall bow. That song was called Maker of the Universe by Phil Keaggy, and it's just a wonderfully, beautifully written song about how the one who made the universe gave his life for us and died not only at the hands of those he made and created, but of the objects that he made as well. The metal of the nails, the wood from the tree that he made on the hill that he made. And so it's just a really beautiful poem about the irony in that thought. So anyway, thank you for being with me tonight and bearing with the different songs that I did. And my goal, besides just having fun and singing songs that I like, is hopefully songs you like, but my goal is that in these songs, even in songs that aren't church songs, that we would become attentive to Christ, that we would become attentive to him and just turn our attention to him. And that whenever we see something musical or artistic or poetry or somebody does an amazing painting, the awe that we feel when we see those amazing works of art, and not that this is an amazing work of art by any means, but the awe that we feel, may it draw us closer to the one who is the creative one, the originator of creativity, the one who created us, and that would be God. So thanks for bearing with me. And by the way, I am not going to be on in 2 weeks on June 22nd. I have a vacation planned, a family vacation planned, so I will not be here in 2 weeks. So I'm actually not going to be back until 4 weeks from now. So who knows? They might play an old one next in that next June 22nd. Since I've done quite a few of these in the can, maybe they'll just replay one. But anyway, thank you again. Be blessed. Have a great evening, and I hope you are enjoying your summer as well and take time to be with your family. All right. Good night. Thank you.